Budgety modern with real decks. Yeah. Hey, welcome to Budgety Modern with real decks. This is your host K Ponce. This is Spirits and Taxes. Basically, you're running a shell that's similar to Death and Taxes, but you're playing blue for spirits, like Spell Queller, Drogskull Captain, Geist of Saint Traft, and Rattle Chains. Different blue spirits. Mausoleum Wanderer. So really, the taxing effects are Thalia and Mausoleum Wanderer. And Mausoleum Wanderer is great in this deck because most of my creatures are spirits. And I'm also playing Moorland Haunt, which is a great way to pump the Mausoleum Wanderer into a Spell Pierce, or just a 2/2 attacker later on. Moorland Haunt's actually one of the main reasons to be playing this deck, because these spirits are going to get pumped by the Drogskull Captain, so you get a 2/2 flyer a lot of the time off your 3 mana, just to exile a creature from your graveyard, which is pretty sweet. The mana base is typical for what you'd expect of a blue-white deck, other than the Mutavaults and the 2 Tech Edges. Those are my tool lands other than Moorland Haunt. 4 Paths just deals with any creature, pretty solid. Kind of have to play them so you don't lose to creature decks. The Phantasmal Images are really spicy with Vile, also really spicy with Drogskull Captain. So if you copy Drogskull Captain with a Phantasmal Image, you get 2 3/3 Spirit Soldier flyers that both have hexproof, which means they can't target Phantasmal Image, which means Phantasmal Image downside is negated. So that's really cool. And then the rest of your spirits will always be hexproof for the rest of the game, unless they can Damnation or Wrath of God or something like that. So that's basically the main deck. We've got Selfless Spirits, great against Wrath of Gods and Damnations. Rattle Chains is great at saving your spirits, giving them hexproof. It also lets you have Vile even when you don't have Vile. You can cast your spirits at instant speed. Spell Queller is just a really good magic card if you haven't played with this before. It's really powerful. 3 mana 2/3 flyer that eats a spell when they cast it. And there aren't that many spells in Modern that are more than 4 mana, so it gets most things. Blessed Alliance, just for burn, basically. Deck and Stone is a great card against token decks, also against any decks that have problem creatures that I need to deal with. I'll bring that in as like a 5th path. Playing Click. Click is cool, but the Click is not a spirit. And I like Reflector Mage a little bit more right now. But Click's cool. The double blue is actually a little bit hard sometimes. But I could consider Click in the future. So we've got Kataki, which also happens to be a spirit. So that's kind of fun. You can give it hexproof with Drogskull Captain and make it really hard for your opponent to keep artifacts. 2 Stony Silence just for Affinity Tron, Ad Nauseum, Lantern, all those decks that just fold to Stony Silence. Eidolon of Rhetoric also happens to be a spirit and is great against Storm. Then we got Relic of Progenesis for the graveyard decks, Grafdigger's Cage for graveyard decks, and for Coco Chord decks. And then we've got Sunlance is just another removal spell for non-white creatures, a couple Spreading Seas, and a couple Ceremonious Rejection. So that is the list. Let's get into a match. Hello, welcome to round 1 with Spirits and Taxes. This hand is a no-lander, so we're going to mulligan. This hand's awkward because we have double Phantasmal Image, but it's a keep. We have turn 2 Thalia. And do we want a Mutavault? No, we don't. We don't have any 3-drops in hand, and most of our 3-drops cost, actually all of our 3-drops cost double colors, so it's not great to just go ahead and keep another colorless land on top. And it would have been, the best draw would have been Ether Vial there. So might as well play towards best draw. Alright. So my opponent's on some sort of black-white thing. Could be Pox, could be Abzan. Looks like Abzan. And like a Grim Flayer here or something. There we go. Called it. Yeah, we're just gonna play Thalia. It slows down their Liliana, and it also blocks this thing really well, so it's definitely the play. Don't really want to path and then lose to a Liliana that they're gonna play. Abzan, probably not a great matchup for us. Lingering Souls is kind of annoying. They're attacking. It's a weird attack. Yeah, they're gonna push. Alright, well, I guess they wanted to get a little bit more information, see if I was gonna block, but obviously I'm gonna block there. So yeah, they're gonna get their trigger off Grim Flayer. Isn't great for us. And they put 2 cards back on top. Alright, well, here I guess we want to play Selfless Spirit and hold up Path. That way we can play Drogskull and then save it with Selfless Spirit, and then hopefully the next turn play Phantasmal Image and have a lot of flying power. Yeah, that's probably what we're doing here. They didn't draw a 3rd land, so but they put 2 cards on top, so those are probably lands. Thoughtseize. Huh. I think we respond with Path. Yeah, we have to respond with Path here. And they're gonna take Drogskull Captain. I guess we could have copied Grim Flayer last turn, but that wasn't super high value. It's unlikely that we'll get 4 types in our yard. I can take him off double black next turn with Tech Edge, but I don't know if that's going to be right or not. Ooh, Goyf. Drawing a Path was pretty good, and we can copy Goyf, which is pretty good. Yeah, I guess we'll just copy Goyf rather than Selfless Spirit. Copying Selfless Spirit's okay too. It does give us flying dudes, but Goyf's a 4/5. Yeah, I'll get a 2-mana 4/5. If you get a 2-mana 4/5, that sounds good to me. They're finding all their lands now. Abrupt Decay. Yeah, that's fair enough. If they don't follow it up with a Lily, we should be okay here. They're cracking the fetch though. This is bad. No Lily one time. Grim Flayer. That's not great, but not bad. We can copy it. It's much better than if they drew Lily. Geist. Geist is pretty solid, but they have a blocker for Geist, so I'm not really that interested yet. Let's just swing 2. Although I guess we could swing twice. Maybe Geist is better. Then they're gonna hit us and stack their draws. If they stack them into a Lingering Souls. Yeah, if they get a Lingering Souls in their graveyard next turn, that's pretty bad for us. I think I'm just gonna copy the Grim player. But Geist might be correct. I don't know. It's also reasonable to just want to tap out there, but I really don't want them stacking their deck. So last card is Path. It's not good for us. Oh, our Grim player's only a 2/2? Oh, I should play Geist. Yeah, I should have played Geist. I didn't realize our Grim player was only going to be a 2/2. Yeah, we only have 3 types. Whoops, that was a punt. So blocking seems pretty bad. Yeah, in this case I should have just copied Selfless Spirit, really. If I was gonna play Phantasmal Image. That was pretty bad. Oops. Yeah, it definitely should have been Geist. And they're gonna kill that, sure. They bottomed everything. And Fatal Push. Jeez. Decent hand, decent hand. And did they leave anything on top? No. Oh, they did. Fuck. Another Geist. It's not bad. Makes it so they probably don't want to attack. Fuck. Of course they left Lily on top. Alright. Yeah, it has been a while for sure, but that doesn't really excuse my my not playing Geist last turn. Or I mean the turn before last. We'd be in much better position right here if we had. They left a bunch of cards on top of their deck, which is really bad for us. They put 3 cards on top of their deck. It means we probably have no way to win this game. I guess we could draw a fucking Siege Rhino. Jesus. Alright, yeah, we're just dead. I think we had a chance had we played Geist that turn. Not a great chance, but we had a chance, and I took away any chance that we had by not playing Geist that turn. Alright, relics are great. Sunlance does kill things early, but it's not that great. I mean, it kills Tireless Tracker. I guess they're probably playing Tireless Tracker. Spreading Seas I kind of like. It's a lot of cards. I even don't mind Blessed Alliance, but I don't think I want to bring in Blessed Alliance. The flyers are all pretty good. I don't love Thalia in this matchup. They do play a lot of creatures. I think I'm going to go down to like one Thalia. Geist is nice, but it gets blocked really easily in this matchup by their Lingering Souls tokens, stuff like that. Reflector Mage is very good. It's funny because Geist is like the best card in certain situations against this deck, but it's also like the worst card in other situations where they just have blockers. But it does deal 4 even if they have blockers, I guess. So it is really good at killing a Lily if we have something else to sack to Lily when they use Lily. Actually, a lot of the time against these type of decks, I will board out Vile because it makes our deck more threat light when we have Vile in there. And they're usually like a grind you out, like controlling mid-range deck. I mean, they are. So I actually do tend to board out Vile against Abzan, but that's with other versions of taxes, not so much with spirits. I don't know how much we need the Viles, but I think I am going to board them out, since now we're basically straight swapping them for relics, which I'd rather have on turn 1 against this deck anyway. So yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Let's do it live. Relic. Turn 1 Relic feels really good against Abzan. They definitely don't like seeing that. Ooh, Canister, baby. Awesome Lantern player. If you guys don't know Canister, definitely check out that Lantern content. Definitely one of the best Lantern players ever. Just does nothing but win. And great modern content over there at Canister's channel. Thanks for the auto host there, Canister. If you guys are just tuning in, we're playing a little Spirits and Taxes. It's not necessarily a tier 1 modern deck or anything, but it's a Taxes deck, so it has a lot of game against things, and it's got a pretty good tempo shell. And yeah, we're playing against Abzan, have a turn 1 Relic in game 2 here. We lost game 1, but turn 1 Relic is very good against this deck. Pretty ideal. The old 1-2 Goif. It's gonna target me, I guess. Get that out of here. Yeah, Relic's so good against Goif. You can just keep cards out of the graveyard. Yeah, I'm gonna play this untapped. They know about Spell Queller, but doesn't matter. Grimflayer. Yeah, I'll Spell Quell that. It's only ever going to be a 2-2 trample, but it's the spell that they're casting this turn, which we're basically priced into Spell Quellering. Because next turn we have Rattle Chains up if they want to try and kill Spell Queller, so we can just hold up Rattle Chains the rest of the game. And that Tarmogoyf can't even block, so... yeah, this is looking pretty good for us. Obviously, on the play, we have a much better chance against this deck. Also, on the play with a turn 1 relic is really good. Alright. They're getting some ground value here. That's fine. Alright, no plays. We're just going to flood the board. I guess they could respond with like Slaughter Pact there, but nobody's playing Slaughter Pact these days. They're at 8, and I mean, they're not just dead next turn, but unless they have 2 removal spells, they're dead in 2 turns. Oh, fetch land's pretty good, pretty good. They could find some removal here. Maelstrom Pulse. Alright. Well, we're gonna give it Hexproof. And they scooped. They knew we had the Rattle Chains, right? I guess they didn't know we had a third one. So don't really want to do anything different. Just gonna run to the loo real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back, and we're gonna submit. So this is game 3 against an Abzan mid-range opponent. This hand is fine, we're gonna keep it. I think I'm just gonna get planes with this Flooded Strand. Staying out our deck. We don't really want to draw any more lands here. Could also just get a Hollowed Fountain, because it's pretty free. Yeah, Hollowed Fountain gets Hollowed Fountain out of our deck, so we don't have to pay 2 life later. Let's do that. It is kind of strange playing fetch lands in taxes, because normally I'm running Arbiter, so I'm not running Thoughtseize. Suppose they're going to take Thalia here, which would have been a sweet turn 2 play. Yep. This way we just get boned by Liliana. That's the problem. If we don't have Thalia on turn 2 on the draw, Liliana just gets you. A lot more dead guys. Yeah, it's a lot less taxes for sure. It's Mausoleum Wanderers and Thalias are the taxing effects. It's true. It's spirits and taxes, but it's more spirits than taxes. Alright, that was a pretty shit draw. Gonna play this Mutavault because maybe it's better to play the more. Well, play the Flooded Strand to just thin out the deck a little more. Mutavault is better if they play a Lily. Well, even then, we're not gonna. Yeah, let's just play the Flooded Strand. We're not gonna attack Lily because we need to cast one of our 3 drops the turn after, and it's probably gonna be Spell Queller. Yep. Yeah, there's a Lily. I suppose we can discard the island? If we discard the Mutavault, then Moreland Haunt is going to do some work. It only has one thing in there right now, but it's way harder to block than Mutavault is. I suppose we just discard the Mutavault. I don't really want to, but Moreland Haunt is better, especially with Dragskull Captain in hand. Alright. And we may need a 3rd colored source later. Although I guess we could play the Mutavault and then hold up Spell Queller and then have pressure on Lily even if we don't activate Moreland Haunt. Yeah, we're actually going to keep the Mutavault. We're going to get rid of the island. It's kind of like chess. You got to think about it a couple turns ahead, right? Alright, Muta. Pass a turn. I guess we'd probably discard Moreland Haunt at this point. Although that card is really good against them. Depends on what they cast. But they're not going to cast anything before making its discard. Yeah, this is tough. Thoughtseize. I guess I let Thoughtseize resolve. Then they probably just don't cast anything. Then I play a Spell Queller into nothing. And that's probably really good for them. Well, we have to let it resolve, right? Because then they could just... Well, if they -2 Lily and don't have a creature to block... But that's unlikely. Yeah. I guess we just let Thoughtseize resolve. Ooh. That's rough. Take a Queller. I guess if we had played Dragskull Captain, they'd have to minus that. Each discard. I guess I gotta get rid of Moreland Haunt here. Since I can't really get rid of any threats. Although if I get rid of threats, Moreland Haunt brings them back later. I do kind of want to make my land drop next turn. Yeah, I'm going to discard a Dragskull Captain. I do want to make my land drop. Great job, Davey. Welcome to the stream, team. And they're probably just not going to cast anything. Yeah, we're just going to play Spell Queller. Into nothing. Feels kind of bad, man. They discarded a Fatal Push. So does that mean they just have a bunch of Fatal Pushes in hand? Guess I can discard the Seachrome Coast. If I play Dragskull Captain, I guess I can get Lily to 1 so they can't. Yeah, I guess we just activate Mutavault here and play Moreland Haunt. Yeah. They probably have another Fatal Push, but no? Alright. Yeah, I'm going to play Moreland Haunt. And then have the Seachrome Coast to discard. I guess they could have a second Lily. This is an interesting one. They discarded a Siege Rhino. Okay. They're just going to pass the turn. Interesting. They discarded a Siege Rhino. They'll probably have to respond to this. This is pretty good. So if they don't respond to this, then we're definitely killing Lily right now. Because our Mutavault's going to have Hexproof. Yeah, they're going to Abrupt Decay there. That's fine. Then Mutavault has Hexproof. I have to know which one came in this turn though and which one didn't. This one is newly controlled. I'm just going to add a mana with that one. Okay. It's always awkward when you don't know which one it is. And we gotta come at Lily with his Hexproof Mutavault. This feels pretty good as long as they can't kill our. Oh, they're gonna path that. Oh, that's fine. Okay, the planes. Lily's down, and they have 0 cards. Alright, I feel pretty good. Mutavault and Moreland Haunt versus them with no cards. 2 Mutavaults and a Moreland Haunt. This feels pretty good. Where spirits really excel. I mean, just if you get a pretty good draw with this deck, they scooped. We just beat probably one of the worst matchups for the deck in Abzan midrange. I'm really happy with that win. So, like really good matchups would probably be like ground creature decks, creature decks that don't have flyers. We usually can fly over really easily and tempo them out. And then like decks with a lot of spells, we have Mausoleum Wanderers and Thalias to deal with their spells while we fly in and kill them. So it's just a really good tempo deck. Kind of plays out like Delvery. Surrender Monkey is who we're playing in round 2. Let's do it. Yeah, no problem. No problem. I'm here to help, you know? I'm here to make sure you guys know what you want to know. I'm here all day. Let's see. We are on the draw here. We have a turn 1 Mausoleum Wanderer, turn 2 Rattle Them Chains. This hand seems alright. I wish this Tech Edge was another colored source, but I'm gonna keep this hand for sure. They're cracking a fetch. Budgety has a dead dinosaur on it, it looks like. Oh, it's a dragon. I guess that's Khan's a Tarkir, so it's got to be a dead dragon. Yeah, that makes sense. I was thinking dinosaur for a second. I was like, is that like foreshadowing for Ixalan? No, it's a dragon. Another rattle them chains. Don't really want that. Don't really want to rattle them chains that bad. The fact that Geist is going to have flash, though, is kind of sweet. It's obviously the wrong list for it, but it's Horizon Canopy, extremely important in D&T list. The price is obviously a bit cray-cray right now. Probably only barrier of entry for me. It is not necessary. It is very good. And it is better than Plains in most matchups. I'd say it's better than Plains in all but the aggro matchups. Like, I guess if you're playing against Zoo, Revolt Zoo, Tribal Flame Zoo, and any burn variant, then you'd rather have Plains actually, or Shafet Dunes, or something that you can choose not to take life to tap. But against everybody else, Horizon Canopy is better, but it's definitely not necessary. Like, you can build the deck with no Horizon Canopies, play Plains, or a couple Plains, a couple Shafet Dunes instead, and you will not lose that much equity playing the deck. Like, the EV is pretty similar. But yeah, against Blood Moon, actually against Blood Moon decks, Horizon Canopy is worse as well. So Blood Moon and aggro, you'd actually rather have the Plains, but every other deck, you'd rather have the Horizon Canopies. So if you want to like build it without Horizon Canopies, it's not a bad deck. It's not like you can't play it without them. And yeah, that's very true. VR Cross, it is going to go down, I think. Alright, we're under some pressure here from that knight. Gonna play this trend. And I kind of want to just attack for 2 since we're not going to be able to block that knight, really. Yeah, I think we're just going to attack for 2. Get the rattle them chains in play. We have way more blue cards, so I'm actually going to get an island here. Yeah, we're just going to try to tempo him out because we can't really block this guy. Or at least I don't really want to block that guy. I'd rather just try and tempo him. But yeah, I definitely would suggest building the deck anyway, and you can start with like 1 Horizon Canopy if you want to shell out for 1 right now. You could start with none and you could still play the deck. People are putting up 5-0 results with mono white taxes with no Horizon Canopies all the time. So it's definitely competitive, and it is, like I said, better against Blood Moon and against aggro. You'd rather have Plains. So there are matchups where Horizon Canopy is worse, and I mean the majority of matchups you're going to want Horizon Canopy, but it's not necessary. If I was going to play in a big tournament, I would definitely try and borrow them or something, because I do think they are generally... Oh, god damn it. This is only instant or sorcery, huh? Yep, that's game. Alright, they had the combo. But we do have a blocker, so... let's make them do it. They can tap our blocker, yeah. And then go off. But I'm going to make them do it because it's not the easiest thing to work. And sometimes they don't have enough lands. I don't know. It's really unlikely that... And I do just want to see what lands they're playing as well. They just went and got a non-fetch. Interesting. Oh no, they fetched for that non-fetch. But yeah, we're super dead here. I just want to make them do it, see their lands. Get a better feel for their mana base. They're untapping birds? Oh. Yeah, I guess they had another untap, so why not? They also get to go get Keswick Wolf Run and then and then deal more than lethal here, but I wonder if they would have went for it had we just played Mausoleum Wanderer. They might not have gone for it if we left Hallowed Fountain untapped. But I'm not sure about that. Bluffing things is definitely non-zero. Like, if I assume they might have the retreat, which I guess they just could have had it, and they did have it, I could have played Mausoleum Wanderer, left up Hallowed Fountain, pretended like I had a path, and then they're less incentivized to play the retreat because the retreat's actually pretty bad if I path their knight in response. Then they just didn't do anything with their turn, and I can tempo them out pretty good. Yeah, it's true. Sometimes all it takes to win a tournament is a bluff. And we didn't bluff. We just went for the rattle chains to use our mana. But I think in hindsight, it was just correct not to play the rattle chains there because we were attacking for the same amount that turn and the same amount the turn after, actually. If we had just cast Mausoleum Wanderer. So, yeah. Yeah, alright, we saw the Keswick Wolf Run. Just making sure they have it. I knew they were going to win the game that turn, but I want to see, like, their mana base a little bit more. Getting some free information is fine. Sunlance is good at killing the birds. Deck and Stone kills things that we need to kill. Blessed Alliance is pretty cool if they try to go off with Knight, but they could just play around it by attacking with the birds as well, or something else as well. But they might not have that option, so I kind of like Blessed Alliance. Spreading Seas seems okay, since they're like a billion color deck. Grafdigger's Cage is great. Relic of Progenitus is pretty good. They're not a billion color deck, they're a 4 color deck. Yeah, Relic's definitely good. Dahlias are pretty terrible in this matchup. I don't really like Geist in this matchup. They have a ton of blockers. Reflector Mage is very good though. And I guess I could cut a Selfless Spirit. I don't think it's that great. Yeah, this feels pretty good. Well, this is a no-lander, so we're going to mulligan. Alright, this hand's pretty solid. We got a turn 1 Vial. The 2 Moorland Haunts is a little bit crappy, but turn 1 Vial is the best start we can have, basically, so definitely a keep and definitely a pretty solid 6-carder. Moorland Haunt is the only land I don't want to draw in multiples, though. Yeah, I want that on top. Definitely. Alright, down a game against Bant Nightfall. That's a good start for us, that they just went Hallowed Fountain go. When they don't start with a Mana Dork, we have a much better chance of winning, I think. Maybe get a Hallowed Fountain just to play it safe here. And we're just going to cast this Selfless Spirit. Even though we can Vial it in next turn, we could draw another 2-drop that we want to Vial in. So I'd rather have the Selfless Spirit in play. And we had nothing else to do with our mana there, so. Let's always yield. Any copies of Lean and Arbiter? No, I don't play Arbiter and fetches in the same deck. I never do it. I was playing Arbiter in this build at some point when I wasn't playing Flooded Strands, but I kind of moved it into more spirits and less taxes pretty recently. That's a bummer that we don't have any plays here besides just a second Vial, but it happens. This Moreland Haunt was just another colored source. It would be really good. Don't look at the top one there. It's the second one. Use the Stream Decker bot link there, Hospo. Yeah, I was running Arbiter before. Cards used to play in Standard, yeah. Yeah, it's very similar to Blue-White Flash from Standard. But you get to play Thalia in this version. And only 4 fetches? You think I should be playing more fetches? It's only a 2-color deck. Playset is Spirit of the Labyrinth. Spirit of the Labyrinth does not have flying nor first strike, so I don't think it's as good. It can be good. In the sideboard, I did have a Spirit at some point, but there aren't that many decks that are drawing extra cards. If the metagame was like all control or something, then yeah, Spirit of the Labyrinth's pretty good. But even then, Thalia's better. Thalia just hoses so much stuff. So no, I would not play Spirit of the Labyrinth before at least playing 4 Thalias. But maybe Spirit over something else I could see at some point. Just used to more, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it could be right to play more fetches. Mana bases are tough, but I think this mana base is consistent enough and doesn't take as much damage as it could. So I like it. Yeah, that's a good draw. Just gonna get I guess the island. Play Captain, Capitan. Get my dude hexproof. And before they get any value off this, actually I just want to Reflector Mage it right now. Before they get any value. Pretty weak to Blood Moon. Yeah, but we have fetches to go get basics and 4 vials, yeah. Definitely Blood Moon's pretty good against me though, yeah, for sure. Do have 4 Thalias that make the Blood Moons cost a little more, so that's something too. Ooh, they have their own Reflector Mage, but we have vials, so it doesn't really matter what they bounce. Like, gonna bounce my Reflector Mage? No, Captain, sure. But I have a Vial, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so that means they didn't have Coco. That's good for us. Because they had the 4th land and no Coco. That's definitely good. We're going to say always no to this one. Because we don't have any 4-drops in the deck. And we're going to go yes on that. Alright. Mutavault's pretty good here. Yeah, I'm just going to Violin. Well, I guess if they have another... Yeah, I'm just going to cast it. Because if they have another Reflector Mage... Why can't I cast my thing? Oh, cancel. Oops, undo. Because they Reflector Maged it. I have to Violet in. Yep. That makes sense. I was just really confused there for a sec. Should have Violed in EOT to bluff a 2-drop. But it was only on 1. Right? It was only on 1, so yeah, I could have had a 1-drop in my hand. Yeah, it is right to always activate Vial on end step. I agree. But the Vial was on 1. And I do play a 1-drop, but it doesn't actually do anything when they only have 1 land. Like, it's good to do it when they have a fetch land in play and they might be trying to play around Arbiter or something like that. But when they only have 1 blue open, it doesn't actually give me any value. Because they can't have any card that would be useful to play in response to me viling. I guess they could have like Vapor Snag. You're right though, I should have used it. Cool. I'm just gonna cast the Reflector Mage. They probably have Coco here. Last turn I had Vial on 2. No, I had a Vial on 3 because I Vialed in Drogskull Captain, and I had a Vial on 1 because I had just cast it the turn before. So that is untrue. But even Vial on 2, it like with just an island untapped, it doesn't actually give me any value. Yeah, I'm just gonna cast. Well, no, I'll just attack with the Mutavault and yeah, let's do it like this. Oh, you mean the turn before that? Yeah, okay, yeah, I get you now. Asian Zeal. That's true. I should have done it the turn before that when they cast the Reflector Mage, or not the Reflector Mage, the Tireless Tracker. Alright, they're gonna cast that. That's fine. I'm gonna bounce it. And they scooped. Alright. Was it 10? No, it wasn't 10 damage. They just didn't want to keep playing the game. But yeah, you're right, Agent Zeal. Sorry about that. The turn before, I could have tapped the Vial, and technically that is correct. Because, I don't know, they could do something weird in response, and it's better when they have a fetch land in play, and they might be playing around Arbiter, but it's just in general correct to keep them on their toes. I agree. So we're going into game 3 against Bant Nightfall. They're on Reflector Mages and Spell Quellers, so that actually their deck is set up pretty similar to mine. And Sunlance is only good against the Birds and Noble Hierarchs, I guess, and probably Scavenging Ooze that they're playing. So maybe Sunlance is suspect here, but on the draw, I definitely want to kill their Bird. So I'm going to leave it in. Double Relic, Ether Vial. Yeah, it's a keep. It's a lot of relics that aren't amazing, but at least they cycle. And they are good against some of their deck. Ooh, Sunlance, yeah. Of course, drawing Sunlands wasn't as good because they didn't play a Birds or a Noble Hierarch, but they went and got a red source? Alright. I guess these decks could play like Lightning Bolt in the sideboard. Lightning Bolt's quite good against me. Voice is fine. Always yield. Yes. Another flooded trend. Alright. Guess we'll just play both relics here. I'll get a Plains. Could just play one relic and then crack it. To look for a 1-drop for a vial. I do really want to draw more creatures, so maybe we'll just crack it, but we'll pass. They're gonna attack first, I assume. They started to tap their mana. They clearly have like Knight of the Reliquary or something. Yeah, that's good. To another vial. Alright. Well, that's not great. No, Spellqueller's a lot worse when they have a voice in play. I'm just gonna tap the vial. It doesn't do anything. Alright. We want to draw like a 2-drop. Yeah. No interest in holding up Spellqueller because I don't want to give them a token here. Oops. And I will trade off Sunlands. Those creatures are both white. We cannot Sunlance. Yeah. Otherwise, sure, Sunlance would have been fine. What's up? Carly Cox, welcome to the stream. Team. Collected Company. Damn it. We were one turn off Spellquellering it. Yeah, let's just get a card out of the graveyard. That's a bummer. Hopefully they whiff. Ugh, that's not a whiff. That's a Sunlance target though, so that's pretty good. We can Sunlance that. Hopefully they whiff with the other one. Oh, that one's even better. Well, actually, it's not great with Relic. So I guess we're just going to Sunlance the Tireless Tracker and just Relic to keep Scavenging Ooze from being big. I think I do want to trade with Knight if they attack with Knight here. Alright, they didn't attack with Knight. Yeah, I'll get a Hallowed Fountain on that step. Yes, and yes. Rattle them chains. Alright. Alright. Blood Moon isn't a real card. Yeah, it's a real card. It is that. Oh, they're gonna get a clue off of this. Alright. They get to get a clue off of it. I'm just gonna play the Rattle Chains main phase. Oh, they could fetch too. This is bad for us. They get 2 clues. Damn. The combos. The combos. Yeah, that's why we're just gonna cast Rattle Chains main phase. I may just crack Relic to make their Knight smaller here. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not, but when they go to eat the tracker to gain a life with Scoos, I might just crack Relic. It does draw me a card as well, which is pretty nice. They're not attacking with Knight again. I am tempted to try and block Scavenging Ooze and then cracking Relic when they go to eat out the Tireless Tracker. Eat the Tireless Tracker out of the graveyard. That sounded a little weird. Let's see. But only taking 4 here isn't so bad. Maybe we just hold it up for a spell. That's tough. Because if they have a Coco afterwards, that's really bad for us. They can just activate again, huh? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we're just gonna take this hit. Yeah, you're totally right, Finrod. Good call. They have multiple green sources. But they are winning on board right now, which sucks. I guess maybe we make them do it again. Yeah, I kind of want to just draw a card anyway. They didn't respond to the relic? Oh. Alright, they didn't respond to it. Interesting. They let it resolve. Alright. Guess I should have traded. If I knew that was gonna happen. Oh god, no way, dude. No way, dude. I'm so glad they cast a spell here. If they just didn't cast a spell, then we probably are in a way worse position. But they did cast a spell, which was great for us. Uh-oh, they have path? Ooh, if they go and get a plains and path, oh no. Oh no. Ah. That's game. Man, I wish we drew a Mausoleum Wanderer and then we could have Wild and Wanderer and countered the path. Oh, that hurts. That hurts real bad. I think that's game. Boo. That sucks. Damn. We needed to hit Mausoleum Wanderer off that relic, and then we would have been okay here. Instead, we're super dead. So they're attacking for 3, 6, 8, potentially more. Do we just swing at them with the Mutavault and the Rattle Chains? They're gonna gain a life though. I think we just swing, because we're not gonna be dead. Yeah, I think this is our only shot here. And we basically need to draw like Drogskull Captain next turn. I'll just cast the Ether Vial. Just show him the flood of vials. Oh, I guess they can gain 2 and they potentially deal 9. If they draw a fetch, we're dead, but that's fine, I guess. We're really far behind here anyway. Ooh, yeah, if we had a Drogskull Captain there, that would have been sweet. Man, Is It Staticaster is like the card I least want to play against pretty much with any version of Taxes. It's so busted. They're only attacking with Skoos? Okay. That's fine. What? What? They didn't even eat the graveyard there? What do they have, like a Coco they want to cast? Noble Hierarch. Yeah, I'll take that. Some crazy hair. Yeah. What, they have their own spell queller? Aw. Alright. Oh, No. So we got the 1, 2, 3 vials, and we didn't get there. But since our opponent didn't swing out last turn, we're not dead. It's probably way out of tune. Keep kicking it. We got special guest Ryan here on the guitar. Can I see this? There he is. He's got kind of a greenish shirt on, so he looks a little bit invisible.
Ooh,
Panda Top, welcome to the stream team. Yes. Bop. Yeah. Alright, my opponent's choosing to play the slow game here. I don't think we can get out of this, but they're like giving us some outs. Another spell queller, they're just gonna flash it in on their main phase. Blessed Alliance. Ooh, it's actually not bad. It's not bad. That's pretty sweet. We're not dead yet, you guys. They could just go get Keswick Wolf run and then we're pretty dead, but... Ooh, Township. Yeah, alright, we're dead to that. Super dead to Township. I just activate Township and swing out. Yeah, we've got Mr. Curly over here with the background music. Oh, they're just gonna attack with scavenging units again? Escalate. Oh, they get a huge token. That's not great, but I guess it's fine. Alright. VDT, MRT, FRT.
Welcome to the stream team.
Yeah, what's up, Munich? We're playing some spirits. We're getting our butts kicked. Ooh. A little path action. I probably have to path the elemental. I don't know why they didn't just activate Gavin and kill me. They have me on the slow burn here. just gonna pat that guy. We're super dead here. Just kind of playing it out to play it out, but I don't have outs to what's happening. Don't have any like Wrath of Gods. Wrath would be pretty sweet though. Maybe I should be playing a Wrath effect. Like actually Dusk to Dawn would be pretty good in the sideboard of this deck, because we play Mutavaults and actually most of our creatures are smaller than 3 power. I think all of them are. Yeah, actually all of our creatures are 3 power or less. So Dusk to Dawn would be really good. I should probably be playing a Dusk to Dawn in the sideboard. Alright. Bruno Cabral. Welcome to the stream, team. Just gonna attack with Spell Queller, okay. I don't know why they're not killing me. The guy plays Pantera, Cemetery Gates, or Riot. Do you know Pantera?
No. Not even well enough to indicate.
Wait, when I thought I had yields on these.
It's a hippie house.
He was memeing. It's a hippie house. We don't play none of that metal music around here. Only during Woodstock 99 reenactments. Well, we drew all 4 Mutavaults, so that's probably an achievement of some sort. But we're going to go ahead and scoop to our opponent who is crushing us right now. Alright. One of their best songs, alright. I need to scoop past, but the guitar is going to keep going, I think. While I'm using the bathroom. The commercial break. Commercial break includes Ryan on the guitar.
Too shy. Never performed for the internet before.
No, I need Neil Young, someone says.
More likely that I would, but I don't.
Oops. Green screen's a little funky here.
That was nerve-wracking.
playing in front of some people. Heart of Gold. Oh, that would be great. All right, so welcome to round 3. The special guest Ryan with Invisible Shirt on the guitar. Spirits and Taxes. Let's do this. This hand's good. We're gonna keep. Got a turn 1 vial, Selfless Spirit, and we're on the play. Barely play any songs anymore. Guitar's fun. You should pick it up again.
Dropping viewers, play faster.
Play faster.
Yeah, we're done.
This is really fun. So I'm gonna play Selfless Spirit here, and hold up the Mausoleum Wanderer on the vial. Live music as advertised. Yeah. Alright, so we're playing against an Esper deck. I don't know, Fatal Push?
What if you sang all your commentaries?
What am I saying? All my commentaries?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Now I'm gonna crack this Mausoleum Wanderer to counter this Fatal Push. Hopefully they don't draw another one, 'cause then we'd lose our Selfless Spirit. Phantasmal Image is gonna be good later, yeah.
56.
My opponent cast Thought Scour. Probably means they're playing Tassiger and Gurmag Angler. They just cast an Opt. I like the version they're playing. The Invasion version is way better. Path to Exile's gonna kill some Tassigers. And next turn I hope I draw a 3-drop. I drew a 3-drop. We did it. It's because of the song. We did it. Definitely because of the singing, we drew the 3-drop. So here we're gonna attack for 3. Hexproof Selfless Spirit today. And if they try to kill Drog Skull Captain, then we're gonna make it hexproof. And then we're gonna path their Tassiger. Or maybe we'll path their Gurmag Angler. I hope they don't have a Liliana of the Veil. That card would be pretty annoying. Looks like they don't have Liliana of the Veil. It's just a Snapcaster. They're gonna get blown out, 'cause they're gonna target our Drogskull Captain. And here's where we can violin. Phantasmal Image.
48.
And they scoop to the Phantasmal Image, copying Drogskull Captain. Woo! They scoop to it. So now we're gonna sideboard. I guess we'll put in Blessed Alliance. They might be playing Death's Shadow, but either way it kills Tassiger. And Eidolon's pretty good against Snapcaster. Spreading Seas is decent, but we're definitely putting in the relics. Decking Stone for Lingering Souls. Actually, I don't want the Blessed Alliance. This is the only way I'll communicate with it. Twisted Sister cosplay guitar guy. Yes. You're right. He's cosplaying Twisted Sister right now. He's really known for that. What am I cutting? Spider1221. Welcome to the stream, team. Don't think I want Geist, 'cause it gets blocked real good. Maybe I'll drop a Thalia and a Phantasmal Image and do something like this. Aww. This hand's mediocre. I'm gonna keep it anyway, 'cause Thalia's pretty good in this matchup. Cool, we drew a 1-drop, we're gonna cast it. Mausoleum Wanderer. Get out there, do your best. If they cast an opt on my end step, I'm not sure if I want to counter it. Probably not. Yeah, I'm gonna let it resolve, even though maybe I should've countered it. I guess we'll see. Next turn gonna play Thalia, which works really well in tandem with Mausoleum Wanderer. And the turn after that we have Spell Queller. If we draw another colored mana, hopefully they don't do something that I can't beat. Let's just play this Thalia right now. They're mana leaking Thalia, I'm gonna counter that mana leak. We're gonna have Thalia in play. Hopefully they fatal push it, so we can play the second one. Can't wait to blow out that fatal push by having all the Thalias. Getting in there for 2. Getting in there on you, Magog 29. Getting in there for 2. There it is, that fatal push. Now they're gonna be real sad, 'cause we have the second Thalia. Matter of fact, we got a goddamn third. Hopefully we draw a colored source of mana, so we can cast our other spells. That's Cosplay Twisted Sister Ryan on guitar. And he'll be here for some part of the day. That worked out really well. They pathed our second Thalia. Oh, this is so good. We got the third Thalia coming down. They got a mana leak? No. Alright, they dealt with all our Thalias. They finally dealt with all the Thalias. Alright, alright. Got me, opponent, got me. Yeah, it gets warm, especially when I'm jamming. Super fun. Did you do anything else with the pirate deck? I have not tooled around anymore with the pirate deck, Zinedine, but how you doing? Just messing around with spirits right now. We need another source of blue or white mana at some point here. Suppose we just hold up Spell Queller, pass the turn. Since I'm not that scared of anything other than like Liliana, I guess, or Lingering Souls would be annoying. Yeah, we're just gonna hold up Spell Queller, hope to draw some more colored sources. They're just gonna pass the turn as well, huh? Alright. I guess in that case, I'll Moorland Haunt. Thalia is now a spirit. Day's going good. It's super fun to have my my guitarist here. Playing some music for the stream team. Been playing some modern today. It's been pretty fun. I guess I can attack with Mutavault. Nah, I'm just gonna get in there for one. You know any CCR? They're asking.
CCR?
Yeah. Credence? Some Born on the Bayou?
It's always tabs.
There are tabs. So have you ever seen The Rain? Lisa Loeb? What song? You know the song?
No, it's
Tabs? So you can't even see this, can you? Alright. Jefferson Ethan. Welcome to the stream, team. Yeah, we're just gonna pass the turn here. I don't know what they're doing, but they might either be flooded or just like holding up stuff. What is this? Snapcaster. Nah. Look at that Snapcaster. What is this? Orzhov charm? Dismember. Which member? Dismember. Alright. Fair enough. Guess we could have just let the Snapcaster resolve. They're just gonna opt with it, but here's the tabs here. I don't know about all this stuff. We could do a different one also.
intro. A string 2, slide 7.
Yeah.
6, 5, 7, 6.
Getting in there with Snapcaster. What is that? SRV? Stevie Ray Vaughan, Pride and Joy. Oh, that'd be sweet. That'd be sweet. Creeping Tar Pit. Uh-oh. They have a clock now. Op's got a clock. Kinda wanna just get in there with Mutavault. Doesn't make a ton of sense though. I wish we had another blue source. Alright, let's do oh, that looks tough. Yeah. We gotta play a little faster here. Let's see. Yeah, it's getting warm. Guitar break. Sorry guys. Just a sec here. Mutavault protected with rattle chains. That sounds pretty good. I like that. Yeah. Yeah. That does sound pretty good. I like getting him for 3 here. He protect, he attack. Yeah, I like that chase to the face. Good call. Good call. They're going snappy. Guess they're just gonna probably block Mutavault with Snapcaster, huh? Man, if we just had more lands this game. You go for the push there. Alright. Rattle them chains. What are they doing? Mana leak? Is that a mana leak? Logic knot? Oh, logic knot. Alright. Alright. At least they're out of cards here. Yeah, they had all the stuff. But we're still in decent shape. We're getting hit for 7 next turn, which is not great. But then if we draw a land, we're in pretty good shape because we can play Mausoleum Wanderer and Dragskull Captain. So this could be worse. I do think that was a good play. They just had the Logic Knot and the Snapcasters. Taking 7, going to 8. So I don't want to draw a fetch, damn it. Yeah, fetch wasn't a great draw, but it's a land, so that's good. They're at 9, so I do think I want a Mausoleum Wanderer plus Dragskull Captain here, so I swing for 2, put him to 7. And then how do I beat the Creeping Tar Pit though? No, maybe I hold up Spell Queller. Just play Wanderer. I guess I don't attack with Spirit. Ooh, this is bad. But we're gonna play a Wanderer. And we're gonna get an island with this Flooded Strand at some point. But I don't know if we want to attack for 2 here, put him to 7. And then have no good blocks next turn. I mean, we could block that. So we're attacking for 3, 4, 5. Okay, just 5, 6, 7 next turn. Yeah, we do have 7. So if they have just blanks in their hand, it's better to play Dragskull Captain. But if they draw anything, it's better to hold up Spell Queller, I think. Yeah, so we do have lethal next turn if they just drew 2 blanks. But it's just so unlikely that they draw 2 blanks here. Oh no, and then we have to block. So we don't have lethal either way that way. So never mind, we're just going to pass the turn. Maybe attack for 1. No, I think we need to block. They only have 2 mana right now. Yeah, but we'll have to block anyway. So I don't really like Captain. Since we go down to 7, we have to go down to 7 with the Flooded Strand here. Activate that, sure. They're gonna put us to 4. Island. You got combat. So if we just play Spell Queller, we can block a Snapcaster and block another Snapcaster, go to 4. We have 2 turns. Yeah. It's gotta be correct, I think. Yeah, I do think Captain would have survived, yeah, but we would have died, or we would have had to block with the Mausoleum Wanderer and the Spirit anyway, so having a 2-2 is worse than having a 3-3, or 2-3. And this way we have 7 coming in next turn, or 6, 7. Plus, we're going only down to 4 here. So I think this is correct. Because we have Reflector Mage if they play anything else. And they're dead in 2 turns. Fatal Push. I guess we counter it. No, this actually attacks for 3, which is better. Yeah, it's better to attack for 3 next turn. Actually, 4 next turn. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna win this. Relic. Does that change anything? No. Relic's cool though. If their last card's not Path, I think we got this. Attack for 4 with Mausoleum Wanderer. And then next turn we got more than 5. What you got over there? And we can force some action with the Relic. They scooped! Oh, baby. Got there. It was all the singing, I think. That was sweet. Woo! Yes. That was sweet. I really liked that match. Let's get into round 4, shall we? Yeah, this is going pretty well. And Avoid, good choice today. Spirits and Taxes. I do love this deck. This hand's good. We got Interaction for days, and we got Vile on turn 1, and we're on the play. These are all great things. Ooh, mirror match, but there's this mono white. I'm pretty sure Reflector Mage is very good in this match. Although it's not great against Vile, so yeah. It's good and it's not, I guess. But it can bounce golem tokens, which is nice. Another vial's pretty cool. What's up? Who was that? How do I not see it? Sim 2003. Welcome to the stream, team. You guys, it's technically still September. It's half off subs this month. And if you sub, you get this sweet emote, Capon's Champ. And I sing his song. It's pretty fun. Ghost Quarter. Arbiter. Alright, I played this game before. Hollowed Fountain, tapped. Arbiter. Stupid Vial makes our Reflector Mages not as good here. Lollipop is very good. I guess I could copy Arbiter, but that doesn't seem very good. I think I want to just hold up the 2 mana. It seems better. So that they can't Ghost Quarter me here. Oh, this is Eldrazian taxes. Interesting. This is my deck. It's my bread and butter over here. Alright. Guess we'll get that Lollipop out there. Alright. So I guess Reflector Mage, I mean, it doesn't do much here because I have a Vial on 2, but let's just attack first, see what happens. I don't really want to tap out and lose a land. Yeah, I don't really want to do that. They're attacking with Arbiter. I'm just gonna take the 2, even though I could Violin, Phantasmal Image, copying Thalia, blocking Arbiter, which is pretty good. I don't want to do it because it's only 2 damage to see what they're up to here. And copying Thought Knots here is really good. Alright. I'll vial in the Reflector Mage now, since they can't just put that back in play this time. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna tap. Always no, always no, no. What was that? Rattle chains, rattle them chains. It's pretty cool. So now I can tap out if I want. We're just gonna attack for 4 here. Reflector Mage, whatever they put into play. Or path it. What do you got? Probably Displacer. Yeah, Displacy. I kind of want to just path it. I guess I could copy it first and then path. Or I could just copy Reflector Mage here. Bounce it. Yeah, I guess I like copying Reflector Mage and bouncing it. Can Jolly Sunwing in draft? Oh, I played it and it was great. I had 2 of them. It's a really good rate in draft. A 3-mana 2/3 flyer that has a positive effect is very good. I mean, it's not like a bomb or anything, but it's definitely like one of the better 3-drops in the format. It's definitely well above average. How you doing, Spider Space? If you guys don't know Spider Space, definitely follow his channel. It's some really good Death and Taxes content. Great taxer. But you guys are probably all familiar with Spider Space already. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass the turn. This is an interesting matchup between Eldrazi and Taxes and Spirits and Taxes. I haven't played Eldrazi and Taxes with this deck. Oh, they're just gonna counter it. I mean, they're just gonna path the dude that just kills it. That's fine. That's fine. A wonderful train wreck of a stream last night. Oh no. Want more singing? We'll get there. We'll get there. Trindad the Hugo. Welcome to the stream, team. Yeah, Lex Harbor playing Spirits and Taxes is your favorite. Don't click the first link there, Freakazoid. Click the second link. It's the second one. We're taking it up to 4. That means only one thing, and that's Mr. Thought-Knot. Thought-Knot's here to play. That is why I kind of wanted to save the image for potential Thought-Knot, but it's okay. I'm just going to cast Displacer. Displacer's a problem. 3 power and 3 toughness is a problem. And they're not going to cast anything. Alright. On my upkeep, they're going to do it? I can just cast all my spells, which I kind of like. Yeah, I think I'm just going to get them all in play. Yeah, so that's going to resolve we're gonna Reflector Mage it. With the Reflector Mage on the stack, we're gonna path it. And then we're gonna Violin Rattle Chains as well. This counters our Reflector Mage, but Reflector Mage not that good with the 2 vials over there anyway. So we're gonna draw a card. We'll let that happen first. Then we're gonna Violin Rattle Chains. So we have no cards when this Thought-Knot Seer finally resolves. Other than the Flooded Strand, which they can't take. And it feels good, man. What's up, Composite Character? You missed a sweet sing-songy game 2 against Esper. My buddy was playing guitar, and I was singing the plays as we were going. It was pretty fun. Alright. You gonna Violin the Arbiter? Or do you have your own Thalia? Yeah, fine. Oh, you're gonna path. Thalia, okay. That's pretty good. They have a lot of paths, huh? We know they have a Eldrazi Displacer. We don't know their other 3 cards, but it's kind of scary. Oh no. Oy. Alright. That's really bad. And they have Displacer Blink. It's really bad for us. That was a good draw, but it doesn't do much against their Displacer here. And actually it's bad against Displacer because when I cast a spell, they can counter it. But yeah. Yeah, Displacer is going to blink Rattle Chains probably. No? Alright, that's cool. Yeah, this is a tough spot. Ooh, flicker that Wisp on my Vial. Okay. Let it resolve. What's up, TJ Shank? Welcome to the stream, team. Hope you're enjoying this Spirits and Taxes content. Opponent has Flicker Wisp, so that's not good, but maybe we can tempo him out still here. Shambling Vent, that's a problem. Oh yeah? Yeah, I guess Reflector Mage is not great when they have those. Huh. It's interesting. If I double block, they're going to displace or blink one of my Reflector Mages. I can bounce something, but then they just get to replay it. But I guess I get to draw a card if I do it like that. So maybe I'll do it just to draw the card. And it saves 4 damage. So it's a non-zero interaction here. Yep. I guess I could blink the Flicker Wisp now, because that seems pretty good too. Then they don't have Vial on 3 nor 3 lands to use it until next turn, which means we're getting in for more damage here. Yeah, I kind of like that. Yeah. That way we take no damage here. Oops. Oh no. I meant to dig that up. Oh no. That was a bummer. I should have cast Spell Queller, I think. Yeah, I should have cast Spell Queller and just gotten in there. That was pretty bad. Whoops. Even though we're still in rough shape to that Shambling Vent, and but yeah, I also really should have taken Vial up, which I didn't do. They have a Flicker Wisp in hand. It's not looking good for us. Yeah, we had a 2 Reflector Mage hand, which was really awkward with them with 2 Vials. Reflector Mage is really good in this matchup, actually. It's just bad against Vial. You're gonna attack with both, because we're just eating this. That's my new staple deck? No. It's fun though, I like this deck. I suppose we're just gonna play Flicker Wisp here. We should have done it last turn. I mean, not Flicker Wisp, Spell Queller. They have Flicker Wisp in hand. Okay, yes. Okay, yes. Tag Edge, that's a good draw. Maybe we're just gonna go right ahead. And try to beat down. Basically, they just have to not die and then swing back for lethal. So, I mean, we're dead here, but too much value. Shit. I should have searched. Whoops. Yeah, we're dead. Alright. They got too much value off the vials. And Displacer's really good. So, yeah, that was a little awkward, but we have stuff to bring in. Sunlance against a mostly white deck is a little weird, but it kills Displacer, and it also kills Dark Confidant, so it's definitely pretty good. And Displacer is a huge problem that we need to deal with. Blessed Alliance is pretty good. Spreading Seas is actually pretty good in this matchup, and Ceremony's Rejection is very good. There's also some merit to maybe bringing in Stonies and taking out our Vials. It's kind of weird, but could be kind of cool. Guy's pretty bad. They have a lot of blockers. I don't really want to take out my Vials, but I do want to take out all my Thalias. Or at least 3 of them. And what's up? Juandi. Welcome to the stream, team. Yeah, Thalia's pretty bad. Flyers are good. Reflector Mage good. Ceremonious Rejection good. Spreading Seas good. I guess maybe we just trim like all the Thalias. Sealed Pro Tour coverage. Oh, it's a GP, but yeah. I'll be right back, you guys. Yeah, I want to play first. Oh, damn. 12 minutes? I gotta go fast. Keeping. Welcome to game 2 against Eldrazi and Taxes. We lost game 1. Too much value off the Vials last game. The cuts are here. I'll check that out in just a sec. I feel like we want to rattle them chains. Temple. Displacer. I think we maybe just have to path it right now, since next turn we could draw a 3-drop that we want to cast. Yeah, I think we just have to path. Sucks though, because next turn they're going to be able to play Thought Knots here. Yeah, Thought Knots here would be annoying. They would take our Blessed Alliance, and we'd have 2 flyers to try to get the job done. And they don't have it? Just have another Displacer. That's okay. Can deal with that. Another Temple? Wow. Thalia, okay. I left Thalia's in. That's weird. That's a lot of temples though. That's kind of a big problem. Let me look at your list here, Spider. What the cuts are, 42. I don't love Hijack. I'd probably cut the Hijack and then what's Prying Blade? I don't think Prying Blade's that good either. Yeah, I'd probably cut Prying Blade and Hijack. What's up? Who was that? Ooh, I missed that. Follow. Welcome to the stream, team. Yeah, we're gonna use the ability. Yeah. That sucks. I guess we should have left it on 2. We didn't know that this was gonna happen though. Do I have more 2 drops than 3 drops? Yeah, I guess so. I guess we should have left it on 2. Ugh. This place is so annoying. And you explore? Oh, is it better than the other one? I guess they just take Blessed Alliance here because we're just gonna play Rattle Chain. Blessed Alliance is pretty bad anyway here. But that Displacer is gonna kick our ass if we can't find another way to deal with it. They could also just blink Skeller on draw step. Wow. Alright, they're a little bit flooded, which is good, but they're flooded with Displacer. It means not really flooded. Ooh, that was a really good draw. That was a really good draw. They're probably going to blink one of our homies, and then we get to give them hexproof in response. Yes, please try to blink one of my homies. Yes, that draw was off the charts good. That draw was sweet. And now we're actually in really good shape. They can activate twice, but they can only blink Drought Skull, so they're actually just dead to our flyers here. Alright, what do you got for me? They have a path. Yeah, I guess they could have path for Drag Skull and then blink my dudes. But otherwise they're just dead. They need a path for Drag Skull. Or like some other removal spell for it. Flicker Wisp. Sure. Oh, I guess they can blink Flicker Wisp and keep. Yeah, that is an out. You can take Vial, sure. Yep. It's a race. We're down to 8. Give me that vial back. Oh, actually turn off all the yields. To Kedge. Doesn't really help anything here. Damn. They're gonna blink Flicker Wisp, or they're gonna blink Drag Skull. Probably blink Flicker Wisp though, after blocks. Yeah, that's annoying. Yeah, and they're gonna blink it, or they're just gonna blink this. Go to 1. I don't know what their plan is here. Well, I guess we're dead on the swing back, huh? Yeah, I should have thought about this. Yeah, I guess we're just dead on the swing back. This plays are stupid, yeah. Alright. So then I guess we're not dead, because we'll have a blocker. No, we are dead. Yeah, we're dead. Displacer beat me again. I pathed the first displacer, but they found a second one and a billion lands for it. Yeah, that sucks. We just needed to find some kind of removal there. Yeah, we'll get the next one. It sucks to lose to the deck I play the most, but I guess it's good too because it means people are liking that deck and playing it, and it's a great deck. Yeah, they actually didn't have that many outs though that turn. They had the Flicker Wisp, but if they didn't have the Flicker Wisp or a Path or like Fatal Push or something, we actually won. So it was pretty close game. This is pretty awkward. I think I'm gonna keep it, but it's pretty awkward. We really need a white source. That deck is evil. I do play that deck more than I play any other deck. But it can be evil, sure. It's true. It does all the dirty things. What's up, Mr. J. Giles? Yeah, playing some Modern today. Blooming Marsh Thoughtseize. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna let it resolve. There's some merit to just countering it there, but I mean, I don't know, I kind of don't mind them taking something here. Got the finals tomorrow? The finals tomorrow? What finals are happening tomorrow? Is there a limited finals? Because yes, definitely, if there are. Because I have that limited token. Guess maybe I should have countered Thoughtseize. But I don't know, the fact that they took Mausoleum Wanderer is not that bad. Yeah, you're right, totally, Trey. It gives them all information, which is kind of bad that I gave them all my information. Land a white source. Damn it. Oy. And I didn't think the mana in this deck was that bad, but it's pretty bad this game. I mean, I kept this hand knowing I needed to draw a white source. But on the play with the one drop, well, two plays on the first two turns seemed reasonable. Obviously here we're getting punished for keeping. Thanks, Giles. Yeah, I hope to do well in that PTQ tomorrow. Let me look at the schedule. I just want to make sure that is actually, yeah, 7:05. Oh, we're doing it. We're in it. 7:05 a.m. I gotta be up early. Yeah, we got turns. You're right. It's just not being able to cast anything this turn, and just that mana that's going to waste here because I'm not doing anything. It's just really bad. Ooh, Roberto. At least they don't have a third land. Come on, White Source. Yes. Alright, we're in there. I don't really want to Path Bob because they're stuck on 2 lands. But yeah, this is interesting. Because I don't want to Path Bob. I think I'm just swinging with Mutavault. And I think I'm going to Path Goif. Yeah, he'll draw a land with Bob, yeah, but I don't know. If I Path Bob, then I still have a Goif I have to deal with. It's tough. Could also just play Thalia. Actually, maybe just playing Thalia is better. Yeah, actually, I just want to play Thalia. I'll hold the path. We have 2 of them. This way, even if they draw a land, they can't cast Lily. Yeah, that's better, I think. Good call. Collective Brutality, fuck. That's a good one. Collective Brutality, huh? D's card. D's. Good thing we can counter it with Wanderer. We have the double taxes in effect right now, which is pretty sweet. What an angle on that shot, right? It's like so emotional. Blades of grass shot from the ground. Somebody put their camera in the ground to take a picture of her. They're casting Inquisition. Inquisition's gonna resolve, my friend. Does make their Tarmogoyf bigger. I guess they probably take Squeller. Maybe they take a path because I can double path if I draw a White Source. Yeah, profile pick. It is a good shot. Like, it's a good angle. Goify coming in for 4. You got it. You got it. Rattle them chains plus pad. That feels pretty good. Do I want to just cast the rattle chains right now to make more? No, I want to counter something next turn, like the collective brutality. That makes a lot more sense. So I could attack with Mutavault here and then not use the rattle chains and just path. But if I path, yeah, I think I'm going to let them draw again with Bob. If they don't hit a land, then they still can't cast Collective Brutality, and I just got in there for 5. They're down to 5. Yeah, I'm just going to attack with Mutavault and just hope that they don't hit a land. If they hit a land and get to Brutality, then we're in some trouble, but I think this is probably better. Not 100% sure. Who was that? Totally Trey. Oh. Welcome to the stream, team. Actually, I don't really need to cast the path. Yeah, I can just hold up rattle chains. Yeah, this is great, actually. Don't have to path. We're good. I can hold up rattle chains and counter the collective brutality and put them to 5. Yeah, this feels good, actually. What do you want to hit on that Bob? Blooming Marsh. Alright, that comes into play tap. That's good. But they did get to draw a land off Bob, so they're still at 5. So now do I want a path? No, I'm just playing Rattle Them Chains. Post-combat. Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. We got this, baby. Swinging both. Alright. I'm down. They should make sure that their collective brutality resolves first, huh? Oh yeah, I can't because I can just counter it. If they have abrupt decay, I can't stop that. Unless they target Mausoleum Wanderer. But it's really unlikely that they're going to target Mausoleum Wanderer with the abrupt decay. Rattle them chains. Yeah, I'm not gonna block. Or I'm not gonna path. I'm also not gonna block. Don't really want to path. I could path Bob end a turn and just get in there for 5. They're just gonna pass a turn here, huh? No plays. So if I path Bob and they let me untap with Rattle Chains, then I just win? Ew, they had the abrupt decay. Ew, so we only attack for 4 if we path? They had the abrupt decay. And Thalia's not a spirit, unfortunately. So what's the best play here? Oh no, we do have it, right? We have Rattle Chains and then Path. Yeah, no, we're good. Yeah, we got it. Thalia's dead, that's fine. Yeah, no, we got this. It's over. Yeah, that one. And they know we have Path. So, good game. I guess they're gonna make us do it. Why not? Unless they have like Slaughter Pact here or something. Alright. Cool. Got him. So this is just black-green, it looked like. It didn't look like they were playing white, which is interesting. Relic's very good. Sunlance kills Bob, also kills Tireless Tracker, and smaller scavenging uses and Goyfs. It's really good. Deck and Stone is pretty good. I kind of like Spreading Seas, but this isn't a 3-color deck. It's just a 2-color deck, so probably just Blessed Alliance. And Geist is really good, but also not. I don't know. Geist is like kind of hit or miss against them, huh? Hell yeah. Got him. Geist on the draw against them probably pretty bad. Maybe on the play I'll bring it back in. And I kind of want to cut the vials. Just to be more threat dense. And we already put in the relics. Yeah, I think this is fine. Let's try this. Oops. Hit my microphone. We have the Sunlance, we have 2-drop, we have 3-drop, we have Moreland Haunt. This is a good hand. We're gonna keep. Treetop Viage. That's pretty good against us. That's a big dude. Oh man, a second Moreland Haunt's like literal worst draw. Boo. Yeah, we're just gonna. Yeah. I probably would Path Bob, but I'd rather Sunlance Bob. So I'm just gonna play that tapped, and then just be like a turn slow on all my plays, even though we're already on the draw. Inquisition, you got it. What is this? All right. Took Path. Is Sunlance good? Why not Condemn? Condemn gains them life. They have to attack with the creature for Condemn. Sunlance, I can kill Bob even if they're not attacking. It also kills a Tireless Tracker when it's not attacking. Condemn is very conditional, so I like Sunlance better. Condemn's better against Death Shadow, but Death Shadow's not as popular as it used to be. Sunlance also kills birds and Noble Hierarchs, which is basically why it's in the deck. I want to kill birds and nobles. It's like barns and nobles, birds and nobles. Sorcery gives me AIDS. Yeah, I mean, but they don't get any benefit off of it. We're a tempo deck, so Condemn's pretty bad. We don't want them gaining life. Alright, this is fine. We'll just race. But yeah, in my sideboard I've got 1 Sunlands and 1 Deck in Stone. Destroy target non-artifact creature. Alright. Save it. If they don't have another removal spell here for it, then we're good. We should be able to race. Yeah, next time we get to play both of these. That's great. Yeah, we're in really good position here. Unless they have a Damnation next turn. Yeah, I guess Damnation gets them out of this, but otherwise we're in real good shape. They're not attacking with Goyf? The hell? What was that? Why would they not attack with Goyf? Okay. What the hell? That was a really weird play. I'm really confused. I'm just gonna rub it in by playing the Moreland Haunt here. That was real weird. My opponent made a really strange decision to not attack with Goyf there. This has flying. I don't understand. And all the guys have hexproof, and I can sack Selfless Spirit to give them indestructible, so even Damnation's not great here. We're just in like, this is like what this deck wants to be doing, is Drogskull, copy Drogskull, have a Selfless Spirit just in case they have a board wipe. Like, we have the lock basically right now. They could have a Lily, which is a little annoying, but not the end of the world. And they scooped the match. Got there. So Spirits and Taxes 3-2. Saw some of the power of the deck, which is something that was done in Standard back in the day, which is Dragskull Captain copy with Phantasmal Image. And Selfless Spirit is a great spirit addition to the deck. And Rattle Them Chains and Spell Queller. You get a lot of really good tools, and you can really do some work. We did lose to Eldrazi and Taxes, and we lost to Bant Nightfall. Both of those I think are pretty bad matchups. Eldrazi and Taxes just has a more grindy setup, and if we can't get them in the air, and if they land a Displacer, it's really hard. And then Bent Nightfall, they just killed us on turn 3 in game 1 or something like that. And then game 2, we got a close one. In game 3, they had Is It Staticaster plus a Path on this one turn when it was really important that they didn't have a path. Because we spell quelled their Is It Staticaster, and they got it back with a Path to Exile on our Spell Queller, so we ended up losing that match. But it was a pretty close one. I definitely think that's a winnable matchup. I think Eldrazi and Taxes is probably a pretty bad matchup, but definitely looks like a solid deck. Definitely a contender if you're thinking about trying out something pretty spicy. Moorland Haunt's a hell of a card. Mutavault's a hell of a card. And it's a pretty cheap deck to put together. You don't need the Flooded Strands. I'm running them because I have them, but you can make it even more budget and not run Flooded Strand. Budgety Modern with real decks. Yeah.